Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at Game From Scratch, and we have a new Humble bundle of interested game developers. It's been a while. It's been about a month and a half, I think, since the last Humble. And this one is for the musicians amongst us. It is the Music Creators Unlimited Sounds, Loops, and Instrument Software Bundle. Pretty straightforward on the whole. It's a couple of VSTs, which are basically virtual instruments. We've got these three: Studio X VST software, 808 Machine VST, and 808 World VST. These two are kind of to create, you know, The Weeknd, Travis Scott, that kind of sound. We'll see those in action. And this one, at least for me, didn't work, so we won't see it at all. Now, it does note, if you actually go look at the licensing page, about not working with Logic and a couple of other programs, so it may be user error. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I had some issues getting this one to run. Now, if you're wondering in terms of the value of this bundle, they're broken into tiers. The $1 tier, okay, maybe. The $10 tier, the middle tier at 28 Canadian, or what, 22 US versus 25 US for 44 items. Quite frankly, you're either going to buy the $1 tier for a couple of packs here, or you're going to get the full fat thing for $25 US. Now, the way Humble works is collection stuff organized around a theme. You decide how your money's allocated between charity, between Humble, between the publisher, and if you so choose, and thanks so much if you do, to help support Game From Scratch. I'm not going to go through all of these in detail, but you're going to see here, we got a ton of, samples, loops, MIDI files, and so on, and around a ton of themes. So a lot of hip-hop, synthwave, EDM, K-pop is on here, Latin, then we got a couple of reggae things going on here, more EDM, disco, more Latin, house music, and so on and so forth. And then we got some just kind of generic ones. And then we got some things I didn't even know existed, such as country EDM. I'm not sure what the heck that is, but yeah, that's a thing. Some Rhythmic Folly, Ultimate Effects Pack. I've got this one downloaded, so we're going to check it out. We got a couple of retro, cinematic, and so on. So if you're looking to make songs, basically these are the building blocks to help you do so. I buy these things to let you know what you're going to get. In this case, it's a bunch of basically zip files containing a number of different audio files in them. It's a bit of a dog's breakfast to what you actually get in each one, so you're going to kind of have to go through and drill through, see what's useful to you. Nice thing is they're hosted on Humble servers. Humble's download speeds are always quite nice, so you can grab them as you need them. They tend to be between 300 and I think 1.2 gigs on the upper side in size. A few of these are more like 100 megabytes in size, but for the most part, they're 500, 600, 700 megabytes in size. So here we got 1.3 gigabytes for that one. Pretty straightforward on the whole. By the way, there is one other Humble bundle going on right now that you might be interested in. It's not really game development related, so I didn't do a video on it, but since I'm doing a video on another Humble, I thought I would mention it. The Battle Box from Corridor Digital and Action VFX is going on. This is a bunch of basically special effects. So you can see here debris and explosions and so on. So you can see down below it happens. See some of them in action. So you can see used in a film like that kaboom in the background. This is boom. That is what you're getting. You're getting these basically alpha channel clips and videos for things like gun flashes, explosions, and so on. Definitely usable in the world of game development. Just to be aware, these are all ProRes files, so they're going to need to be converted most likely. Most game engines do not support ProRes. But another one to be aware of, this is going on right now if you're interested. The top tier, again, is $25 for 21 packs. Which is a pretty neat thing, but a lot of it is basically duplications. But you've got particle effects in here, explosions, and so on. Definitely things that you can use in your own games. So one that's definitely worth checking out as well. But it wasn't really game development related, so I didn't cover it. But since we have this pack, again, what the heck is this thing called? The Music Creators Unlimited Sounds, Loops, and Instruments pack, thought I'd throw that one in as well. So you may be interested what you get when you download them. The VSTs are straightforward. You basically install them. You get Mac versions and Windows versions installed separately. And here, for example, is the Ultimate Effects Pack. We'll go drill into that one. Again, the organization is a little bit random. You got one shots, which is basically single notes. Things like so. Or you get snare rolls. The rise-ups are what I like. So here we go. 4-bar rise-ups. Or we can get into vocal style rise-ups. Like so. So this one is a bit of a mixed bag or a mixed collection thing. Coming here, we got the K-pop stuff broken down again into a number of different folders. You got things like kick, bass. You've got loops that you could drop in. like so. Or you've even got MIDI files, one of which I actually use. And you actually can't hear them because they're not hooked up to anything. We'll see that in a bit. But that's how these packs work. They're all organized a little bit different. For example, this base one is just in 4 folders of weirdness. Again, here you're going to see you've got a number of drum tracks you could drop in. And again, they have some MIDI drum beats as well that you could drop into your DAW of choice. Another thing you're going to probably be interested in what licensing this is under. The license isn't on Humble, which is kind of stupid. So I went to Producers Loops to get it. Nice thing is it's a 1-page license agreement. You can use these things royalty-free in commercial and non-commercial projects. So that is nice. They still own the rights to it, so you can't resell these things as, music assets, and you couldn't put them on the Unity Asset Store on Unreal Engine. You don't have the right to do that. Another thing to be aware of, though, is there may be some accreditation requirements to the musician. Be sure to check that one. But it's kind of dependent on the pack you got. But the license is, again, you can use these commercially. You don't have to pay any royalties or anything like that. But do be sure to read through the license agreement fully before using these in a commercial project. But for the most part, it is a pretty straightforward license. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the pack. Now I'm going to make you all hurt a bit because this is a music video and this is not a music channel. I am no magician. I mean musician, and it's very clear. So this is something I put together using the packs completely. Enjoy your ear bleeding in 3, 2, 1, go. I do have to admit, by my standards, I actually think that that's quite enjoyable. So next thing we're going to do is we'll quickly show you 2 of the VSTs. Again, I didn't get the third one to work. Just one of those things to be aware of. So I'm going to add a new instrument track in here. We're going to go to the new category here. So we've got 808 Machine. 808 Machine and World are very similar. This one is much simpler. So I'm going to just showcase 808 Machine. This is one of the VSTs that we can get in this pack. So let's add that guy in. Come on. Go. Go. All right, there we go. So you can see it in action. Let me just bring up my virtual keyboard here, like so. So that's what you're getting out of the box. But what you've got is a number of predefined sets here that are kind of aping existing sounds. So sound, if you want to make kind of the Weeknd's noise sound, go here. And then, or Travis Scott. And then they've got a number of their own down here. Like so. And then you got control over things, a high pass filter, low pass filter. We've got a glide. We've got gain controls over here. You got control compressor. And so on. Degrade, slap. Oh, I can't turn. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. So that is one of the examples. The other one is very similar, a bit more stripped down from what I've seen. You've got access to a manual here, I think. No, doesn't seem to be working. So never mind that. But that is one of the VSTs you're getting. The other one, again, is this guy right here, 808 World. And it seems to have the same access to presets. Sounds slightly different, but again, you got the Travis Scott there. Let me just flip that one off over here. And here you're controlling filter, wob, glide, distortion, but your presets are available there. And then finally, we have the one other one. It's this guy right here. And like I said, I can't get it to actually work. It's got funky looking graphics, but it doesn't work. So if I actually turn that other guy off. So I don't know if it's specific to this particular version, but if you do go back to the details on it, and I drill into that guy, So you'll notice there is a note that it will not work with Pro Tools or Logic. So I don't know if that doesn't work on Mac or if it literally just doesn't work with those two things. Because it's very possible, because you can see down here it says it's a VST plugin for Windows and Mac. So I don't know if it's user error that's going on here, or if this literally just doesn't work, or if it doesn't work under Mac, doesn't work under Reaper. I have no clue, but I couldn't get this one to work. So one of those things to be aware of. But yeah, so otherwise, that is the pack you are getting. A bunch of loops, a bunch of samples, a bunch of mid files, and so on. Basically, the building blocks to create songs in a number of different genres, but heavily into the EDM, dance, retro, that kind of thing. And again, I'm very curious. I don't know why I didn't download this one. What the heck country EDM is? I didn't know that was a thing, but yeah, that might be a thing. So anyways, let me know what you think of this bundle. Also, do be aware there is that one other bundle as well, the Battle Box bundle, a bunch of basically video effects, that are like video clips with transparencies. Definitely useful in the world of game development. So if you want to have water effects, you've got some going on right here. So splashes and so on. And again, you can see there, boom, that big splash going on in the background there. That splash right there, that's what you're getting. And those are definitely useful for special effects. You can integrate them into like Niagara or I forget, the Cinemachine, is it? Anyways, your game engine's particle effect system, a lot of these things are driven by video as an option. Just do be aware that the ultimate video files in this one, they are ProRes, so they're going to have to be converted, but there's tons of converters out there, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal. So that is the other thing going on right now. They might be of interest. I will link both of them down below. And again, if you use my link, you have the option of supporting Game from Scratch, and thank you very much if you do. So that is it. Let me know if you have any questions, comments down below. Hopefully your ears are not bleeding too bad, and yeah, I'll talk to you all later. Goodbye.